Philomela and Procne were daughters of King Pandion of Athens. Procne, the older sister, was married to Tyrrhus, a Thracian king. Tyrrhus was the son of Ares, the Greek god of war and courage. In the 5th year of their marriage, Procne implored her husband to bring Philomela to Thrace for a visit, as the two sisters hadn't met for a long time. Tyrrhus agreed and set out on a journey to Athens, to escort Philomela himself. When he reached Athens and set eyes upon the beautiful Philomela, he was filled with lust. He asked King Pandion to send Philomela along with him to Thrace, and though Pandion was reluctant at first, he later consented to it. On their way to Thrace, as they traversed the woods, Tyrrhus was overtaken by lust for Philomela. He forced her into a cabin in the woods and raped her. He ordered her to tell nobody about this. However, Philomela was defiant and threatened to expose this vile and heinous act of Tyrrhus. This greatly angered Tyrrhus, and in his rage, he cut her tongue and silenced her. Even so, Philomela refused to stay silent. She wove a tapestry, through which she related of Tyrrhus's heinous act and managed to send it to her sister. Procne was furious by her husband's actions. She found Philomela and brought her to the palace, where the sisters plotted revenge against Tyrrhus. Procne killed their son, Ides, boiled him and served the dismembered pieces of his body as a meal to Tyrrhus. When Tyrrhus asked to see Ides, Procne told him that he was in his stomach, while Philomela entered the room holding the severed head of Ides, revealing the whole conspiracy. Tyrrhus was, of course, infuriated at this, snatched up an axe and pursued the sisters, intending to kill them. As Tyrrhus happened to overtake them at some point, the sisters prayed to the gods and were transformed into birds. Procne and Tyrrhus were transformed into a swallow and a hoopoe, respectively. After her transformation, Philomela took the form of a nightingale, perpetually expressing her sorrows through her melodic cries. As is the case with several myths, the myth of Philomela, too, has quite a few variations. The various versions of the Philomela story primarily revolve around the question of which sister assumed the roles of the nightingale or the swallow. For the past 2,500 years, this myth has served as inspiration for numerous creative works, spanning across art and literature. Throughout the centuries, the myth has become closely intertwined with the image of the nightingale, renowned for its enchanting yet melancholic song. Sir Philip Sidney wrote a poem titled The Nightingale, in which the narrator, entangled in unrequited love, draws parallels between his romantic predicament and the tragic tale of Philomela. He believes that his sadness is greater than Philomela's and claims that he has more reason to be sad. In William Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream, he refers to the nightingale as Philomel. Similarly, T.S. Eliot makes a reference to the myth in the second part of his renowned poem, The Waste Land. These literary references stand as powerful reminders of the timeless significance of the Philomela myth, echoing through the corridors of literature.